Now more than ever, we live in an era of continuous transformation. Every day we face challenges and opportunities that test our resilience and flexibility. In a world that seems to demand constant performance from us, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters: our inner peace, our authenticity, and our personal growth. That's why it's crucial to examine and, if necessary, reform our mental habits. These habits, often deeply ingrained in our way of thinking and acting, can hinder us more than we imagine. Today we commit to a journey of self-discovery and transformation, exploring 8 mental habits that, if eliminated, could not only unleash our potential, but also significantly enrich our life experience. Through this process, we aim to build an existence where every action is in harmony with our deepest values and our authentic aspirations. In an era dominated by image and public perception, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring our worth through the eyes of others. This incessant quest for external approval can become an invisible prison, limiting our ability to act authentically and follow our true path. Instead of seeking external validation, we must learn to value our inner voice and trust our moral compass. This means accepting vulnerability, making mistakes, and most importantly, learning from our errors. Only then can we develop a sense of self-esteem that does not depend on others' approval, but on the awareness of our intrinsic value. This shift in perspective requires courage and a constant practice of introspection, but it is essential to free ourselves from self-imposed chains and live a life driven by our authenticity. Trying to control every aspect of our lives may seem like a strategy to avoid uncertainty and pain. However, this obsession with control is often a source of stress and anxiety, distancing us from the ability to accept life as it comes. Learning to distinguish between what we can influence and what is beyond our reach is crucial for cultivating inner peace. This doesn't mean giving up on action or the aspiration to improve, but rather recognizing that acceptance and adaptation are integral parts of human resilience. When we accept that not everything can be controlled, we open ourselves to life's experiences in all their nuances, finding beauty and lessons even in the unexpected. Learning to let go of the need for control and to accept things as they come is not easy and requires time and patience. However, it is a journey that makes life much richer and more meaningful. Nurturing resentments and desiring revenge may seem a justified reaction to injustice or pain. However, clinging to grudge chains our spirit, preventing us from moving forward and fully experiencing the present. The path of forgiveness, although it may seem counterintuitive, is actually a path of personal liberation. Forgiving does not mean forgetting or justifying others' actions, but choosing not to allow those actions to control our feelings and well-being. This profoundly stoic choice allows us to regain our peace of mind and direct our energies towards building a brighter and more peaceful future. Through forgiveness, we can transform pain into strength, learning to see each experience as an opportunity for personal growth and enrichment. Change often brings with it a sense of uncertainty and fear. However, it is also the engine of progress and personal evolution. Embracing change means seizing the opportunity to discover new potential and explore uncharted paths. Instead of resisting or fearing the unknown, we can learn to see it as fertile ground for innovation and growth. Adapting to change requires flexibility and openness, qualities that allow us to face life's challenges with greater agility. Considering change not as a threat, but as an invitation to personal expansion, opens us to experiences that enrich our understanding of the world and ourselves. Through this acceptance, we can transform the fear of the new into an enthusiastic anticipation of what the future may bring. We live in an era where social media amplifies the human tendency to compare, pushing us to measure our life against that of others. This constant comparison can erode our satisfaction and undermine self-esteem, distorting the perception of reality and our own successes. The key to freeing ourselves from this habit is to recognize the unique value of our own journey and to celebrate our achievements, regardless of others' accomplishments. Focusing on our own development and well-being, rather than on the apparent success of others, allows us to cultivate gratitude for what we have and who we are. This approach encourages us to focus on personal improvement, rather than on endless competition, leading to greater peace and appreciation for our own life and experiences. In a culture that exalts hyperproductivity, there is constant pressure to do more, often pushing us beyond our physical and emotional limits. This obsession with efficiency can lead us to neglect fundamental aspects of our life, such as rest, relationships, and personal care. Remembering that human value is not defined by the amount of work produced is essential to breaking the cycle of hyperproductivity. Learning to value moments of pause and reflection helps us reconnect with ourselves and others, promoting a deeper and more sustainable well-being. Embracing the concept of balanced productivity, which includes time for rest and passions, allows us to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. The difficulty of accepting oneself can stem from multiple sources, including societal pressure to conform to unrealistic standards. This refusal to accept oneself, with all our peculiarities, limits, and potential, creates fertile ground for dissatisfaction and internal criticism. The path to self-acceptance involves recognizing and celebrating our own uniqueness, learning to see every aspect of ourselves as an integral part of a harmonious whole. Practicing self-compassion and engaging in kind internal dialogue can illuminate the path to self-acceptance, strengthening resilience, and promoting lasting inner peace. Fully embracing who we are, with all our imperfections, allows us to face life with greater confidence and authenticity. The digital age has brought a wave of distractions that, while offering entertainment and connection on one hand, risk distancing us from our goals and real contact with ourselves and others on the other. This constant demand for attention can fragment our ability to concentrate and be present, reducing precious moments of introspection and authentic connection. To counter this trend, it is essential to establish dedicated spaces and times for disconnection, reflection, and silence. This allows us to strengthen our capacity for internal listening and reconnect with what truly matters. Dedicating time to nature, meditation, or simply to silence can help reorder priorities, promoting greater mental clarity and more authentic well-being. Remember, the quality of our life depends significantly on the quality of our attention. We have explored together 8 mental habits that, if unaddressed, can overshadow our life experience, diverting us from the path toward authenticity and personal fulfillment. The pursuit of external approval, the obsession with control, attachment to resentment, fear of change, constant comparison, idolatry of hyperproductivity, rejection of self-acceptance, and dependence on distractions are all behaviors that, if recognized and addressed, can transform from obstacles into springboards for significant personal growth. This journey of self-improvement is not one to be undertaken alone. Through sharing our experiences and challenges, we can inspire and support others in their quest for a more conscious and fulfilling existence. Remember, every step towards self-awareness is a step towards a fuller and more authentic life. Join us on this path of discovery and transformation. The Stoic wisdom, although not named directly, permeates this process of change, guiding us towards the acceptance of what we cannot change and the courage to modify what we can. It is an invitation to live fully, appreciating every moment and every experience as an integral part of our growth. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. May you find the strength to let go of what no longer serves you and the inspiration to embrace your unique path towards authenticity and happiness with courage. Remember, the most significant change always starts from within. If this journey into self-discovery and Stoic philosophy has inspired you, I invite you to become an active part of our community. Subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to not miss the next videos, and share this journey of personal growth with friends and family. If you have reflections or personal experiences to share, leave a comment below. Your voice contributes to creating a space for dialogue and inspiration for all of us. Remember, every step towards self-awareness is a step towards a fuller, more authentic life. Join us in this path of discovery and transformation.